CKII here, and welcome to my channel. Here you shall find quality gameplay of strategy games, RPGs, and more. Now what I mean by quality gameplay is something that even I would watch. For the most part, I hate watching Let's Plays, unless they bring something interesting to the table. Like say a crazy challenge, informative quality commentary, immersive role-playing of their characters, or I just happen to like the person and what they have to say about random things, even if they're not directly related to the game. Otherwise, I'm just a regular person with lots of studying and other things to do in my free time, so I'm really only doing this for my entertainment, but as a byproduct, it should produce entertaining content for you all too. Um, Currently, I'm playing Crusader Kings 2, which, next to Medieval 2 Total War, is my favorite strategy game. Um, Mostly because of how easy it is to get immersed into the game, but, however, since I ever got somewhat good at the game, it's been a rather lame game to watch Let's Plays of, and overall I just find them very boring, uninformative, and most importantly, I find them uninspiring. Um, ever, uh, I don't know, maybe it's just not a excellent game to Let's Play with, but I love Crusader Kings 2, and if anyone can try to make something good of it for Let's Plays, I may as well try. I have the passion for it. Anyhow, here I'm doing a short Semien run as a little appetizer for the channel. Um, Semien's one of the well-known challenge runs of CK2, but it's really only a basic challenge since it's a good introduction, I'd say, if you want to start playing more difficult games. Um, so right now I'm just getting my council in order and getting everything set up for the wars we'll be fighting soon. I like to get into action straight away in such difficult times. So he's 14 already. I don't think I'll get my own character married, but I'll find him a wife. I don't know, maybe I could get a wife and then just switch secessions. I'm not going to be playing this long. This is just a little short run to give you something to watch while I have done this little channel intro. Um, Anything I've forgotten before I can start the timer? I don't think so. I think I'm all good. So, how are my levies? They won't be going up too much, but I have enough to go to war to make Kassala my tributary. Now, tributary CB was introduced in Horse Lords, I believe, and it really helps with Semien starts. I did it before Horse Lords without having to swear fealty to Abyssinia, but this makes it a bit easier. However, Semien's probably more interesting now since in the current patch the aggression has been increased, so now the Muslims tend to go down and actually attack into these Miaphysite states in East Africa. So if you don't expand quickly, you might not be able to build a decent power base. So I gotta play quickly to succeed. Semien's a pretty good challenge since it gives you both short-term difficulty dealing with the Christians and mid-term difficulty dealing with the Muslims, and then when you're all done with this game, you get a nice rewarding victory, having built built temple, uh, formed the nation and the priesthood of Israel, and I think the best part about it is you do have a chance of getting your ass kicked as Semien, and you really need to have a chance of failure for anything to be a challenge, at least in my eyes. Um, so, like I said, this is just a little short run. I'll probably do a better Semien run, more informative in the future, but I am actually going to be doing a really interesting challenge run for my next game. I want to do a tribal world conquest. And yeah, that might sound crazy. And as far as I understand, it's unprecedented. I don't think this has been done before. Um, so it should be very interesting. I'm planning to do it starting in 769 as Monday, I believe. So yeah, that should be a very interesting challenge run for my channel. And here's the good thing about tributaries is now I can actually use them for the other war. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to get through this situation. This is a rather rough situation, being attacked by both Abyssinia and Gondar at the same time. But I feel like I can possibly do this. Um, Other challenges I've been thinking of are Kalat. Kalat's probably already dead or dying. Yeah, they're being holy ward right now. Kalat in 769 is a really insane challenge. Um, and the other one I was thinking of is the County of Kashmira in the really late start dates when the Indian uh, subcontinent's been being ruled by Islamic sultanates in the north. So it's really interesting to see if you can kind of break free of that situation of being against the Muslims in the Tibetan plateau, or the Himalayan mountains, I should probably say. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so they didn't get a shit ton of war score for that, so I should be able to fight back. I'll probably need mercenaries to beat Abyssinia, so I'll have to beat Gondor first. I call them Gondor. Gondar first, so I can get the money. And then I can use them. This is looking grim. But, yeah, so everything I have planned should be very interesting and challenging. And like I said, I like having the possibility of losing. I can't guarantee that I will win with these games, so you should be somewhat on the edge of your seats, even though I don't think this is that kind of game where... But, it should bring some new life to Let's Playing for Crusader Kings 2, I think. But other than Crusader Kings 2, I might play other strategy games like Crusader King, Crusader Kings 2. That's all that's on my mind right now. Medieval 2 Total War, and I also like Dark Souls a lot. It's my go-to RPG game. So I hope to play that in the channel, so hopefully there's some crossover between the fan bases of in these games. I could just be an outlier that likes random things, but I have seen some uh, Dark Souls fans and Dark Souls references on the CK2 forum, so I think it would be possible. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Gondar in time. Even if I white piece, I need money quickly. Or Gondar's... Oh, not Gondar. Abyssinia's gonna take me out. Maybe I should move my my marshal there. I think that might make it harder to siege a bit. Yeah, this ain't going in my way, but that's perfectly acceptable. Like I said, I'll do another Semien game in the future. It's a bit arguable whether Semien's harder or in 769 or 867, because Abyssinia owns Gondar, so you're just next to them in Kassala, but you don't. But the king of Abyssinia only has one county to himself, and that's just Gondar. The heir has the Duchy of Axum, so Abyssinia usually actually has less levies in 867, but you don't get to tributary war Gondar. I think that's where I made my mistake. I probably should have attacked Gondar before they attacked me. So now I don't really have much of a chance. The mercenaries are a bit too costly. Ooh, Gondor actually got the siege off on that time. That could complicate things, I think. I don't know, let's try to take Semien back. I don't think I can in time. I think it's all over for me. Yeah. They definitely increased the aggression, since before maybe Abyssinia would attack me, but I wouldn't have both of them attack me right away like this. I think the game's definitely gotten more challenging now in Conclave. I know Conclave has been probably the most controversial DLC to date. I mean, you could say Sunset Invasion, I think. Yeah, that's the name of it. But I don't really count that as a full DLC. It's a mini DLC, so I don't really expect it to be given the same kind of what's the word I'm thinking of? Set to the same standards as the others are. Alright, I'm probably going to lose this battle since I don't have right flank. But my son's a brilliant strategist, so at least our future's secure. Okay, he wants me to surrender. No. Never surrender. Oh, no, we won. We could turn this around. Yep, we did. Alright, very good. can extort my subjects again. Tax them even more. So not really getting much out of long-term cash from this place, but heck, I'm probably going to be losing that place next. Why didn't I get my levies back? Well, that's no good. Shit. I'm pretty sure I put them down when they were in Tigrinya. Oh well. So yeah, since they split this, the Holy War ended up being split between those two, I managed to survive, and honestly, as long as I still had the tributary, my next war, if my levies ended up coming back, I would have just immediately made them a tributary, and then I would get their help, and then I'd hire mercenaries to attack Abyssinia and either tributary them or risk a holy war, depending on feeling I could take my chances. I probably wouldn't have went for the holy war and just took Axum at that point, because I could just blitz them, and once they're out of the way, the really only big threat is Makuria, and even they're not that strong right now. They didn't get... Oh yeah, and they're being holy wards, so I could continue this game. I probably could pull it off. I know it doesn't look hopeful. I've been reduced in counties, but I've done this kind of stuff before, and I'm more used to starting as one province miners anyway. But that's going to be all for now with this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon in a new challenge. Thank you all, and see you soon.